Yo, yo. Yo, yo. 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 Mookie. What you looking at? What you was doing?
I was. Don't even worry about it, yo. You'll figure out when you get older.
And we back
Yes, sir.
with another reaction video. Mookie, we ain't tapped in F1 in a long time, bro.
Right.
We ain't tapped in F1 in a long time, man. F1 always been an incredible sport, bro. We did a lot of videos on F1, bro. So we back, y'all. We back with that F1 content, man. If y'all new to the channel, family, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes,
Y'all comment some F1 videos that we really need to look into. I got a couple already in my phone. But Mookie, craziest moments in F1 history. You already knew how the accidents went.
Yeah, it looked like we about to have another one now.
Mookie,
Yeah.
let's get straight into it, bro.
Are the craziest moments in F1 history.
Oh, we got the fuel hose on.
Hit like a
Carolina's
fuel
car.
hose.
Oh, there was a fire in the pit lane as well. And there's Lewis Hamilton slewing into the wall. And oh dear!
Don't forget that Lewis Hamilton, the GOAT, y'all. But this crazy. Let's get back to this. Let's get back to it,
And
fam.
there's Lewis Hamilton slewing into the wall. And oh dear,
Wow.
Roman Grosjean!
And first, we got the moment when someone invaded the track mid-race.
We've got a lunatic on the track down the.
My man straight said, we got a lunatic on the track.
Hey, bro, yo, that's crazy.
What was they trying to do?
I don't know. Look at his outfit, bro. He wanted something.
I know people run in the middle of basketball games for the
Man, they do
players.
it in all sports now.
Yo, this
bro.
crazy, yo.
A straight 160 miles an hour. Safety car out, of course. The drivers. Oh my word.
Man, this priest went crazy. But what's even crazier is the moment when a Red Bull car went flying up in the air. At the 2010 Chinese Grand Prix, Toro Rosso driver Sebastian got in a terrifying crash when heading down the back straight at 180 miles per hour.
Whoa!
Luckily, Buemi escaped the crash and nothing major happened. But we can't say the same for the crash in Monza, because that was pretty crazy. Australian driver Alex Peroni collided with a curb at 150 miles per hour. This terrifying collision sent him flying through the air, flipping several meters before crashing into a safety fence.
Bro, when they in the air
Peroni
like that, they look
surprisingly
like hot
escaped
box
the scene
cars,
without
bro.
any obvious injury, but his racing team later...
What'd you say, bro?
I said, when they in the air like that,
Yeah.
they remind me of hot box cars that you put on the track.
Oh, yeah.
And you know, it makes them go fast.
Flip.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
Bro.
Formula One different, bro. And it's like their speed is crazy. So when they going fast like that and they get to, and the car is supposed to be real light, right?
Right.
So it's easy for it to.
Yeah.
Yo, that's wild, bro. Difficult sport, bro. Difficult.
revealed that he did break a vertebra. Damn, he should be getting an award for still racing. And speaking about awards, nothing beats the moment when Kimi Räikkönen got an award.
Kimi Räikkönen and Sebastian Vettel. From the season opener, was leading the championship. With 5 wins, he put up a great fight in the closing round.
Man, drunk Kimi's crazy. But the moment wasn't as crazy as Mark Webber's incident.
Hey, y'all gotta explain that moment to us in the comment section.
He ain't even look drunk to me.
Well, I'm about to say what he wasn't supposed to get an award was like.
I
did he
heard
be-
5 races.
Right, yeah. It's
Yeah.
like let us know in the comment section about that part,
What
fam.
that is.
Because what happened to him was simply unforgettable. At the 2010 European Grand Prix, Mark was already having a bad race to begin with, since he had dropped from P2 to P18. But what he didn't know is that his race was about to go from bad to worse. On lap 10, when Mark attempted an overtake on the fastest part of the circuit, Webber's front right tyre caught the rear of Lotus's driver Heikki Kovalainen's car. This impact sent his car flying in the air, landing on its nose at 190.
Oh, it's so easy for that for
Yeah,
it to
that
flip,
happened,
yo.
bro. Like,
It's so easy for it to flip though, yo. You feel me? Somebody tap your car a little bit, you flying. You feel me?
I need to know what type of chassis these F1 cars got to protect their drivers. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. They say, bro, you already know how much it is.
Yeah, man.
They spent crazy money for F1 cars. So
And they could all go down the drain in 10 minutes.
that's crazy, bro.
80 miles per hour before bouncing and crashing into the tyre barrier. Luckily, Webber wasn't hurt, but the car did become a total disaster. Man, that's brutal. But you know what else was brutal? How about the time when one driver took out 7 cars out of the race in one instance? Or the time when one driver almost retired from the race, but instead ending up winning it?
What?
We'll get to all of that in this video. But first, let's talk about the time when Michael Schumacher got involved in a situation which has only happened once in F1 history.
Wow.
With Schumacher leading by just 1 point and Villeneuve trailing behind, the stakes were as high as they could be at the European Grand Prix. So both drivers were trying to set their best times in qualifying. However, what actually happened was something no one saw coming. They both set the same exact time. Exactly the same, down to milliseconds. And to make matters even more complicated, Villeneuve's teammate Frentzen also set the same time in qualifying. Now that's crazy.
Yeah.
But not as crazy as the moment in the 2011 Canadian Grand Prix, because what happened there was nothing less than a miracle.
I'm Andrea, founder of a boutique handbag brand, Andy. And this?
In the rain-soaked track, Jenson Button started P7, and at lap 7, the race got a safety car when Jenson collided with teammate Lewis Hamilton, which forced Hamilton to retire. But when the race resumed again on lap 13, Button also got a drive-through penalty for speeding behind the safety car, which left him back in 15th place.
Wow.
Now, seems like things couldn't get any worse for Jenson, right? Wrong. Because fast forward to lap 37, he was involved in another collision with Alonso, which forced the Spaniard to retire. The collision, however, punctured Jenson's car too, which ended him in the last place, and over 1 minute 40 seconds behind race leader Vettel. But Button still didn't give up. He quickly made up positions and was 14th by lap 44, and by lap 46, he had caught Maldonado and Aldasori and passed others too for 10th place. And with his tyres changed to
Never give up.
Never give up.
Never give up.
slicks due to the drying line, Button made his way to the front, getting past Michael Schumacher and Mark Webber, before setting his eyes on Sebastian Vettel with only 5 laps remaining.
Wow.
On the final lap, Vettel had a 0.9 second lead and seemed like he was about to win, when suddenly Vettel made a costly error at turn 6. He ran wide, causing his RB7 to spin under pressure just halfway through the final lap, which allowed Button to overtake and win the race.
Yes, sir.
Ooh. Yo, that
Came
got
back from the pits to, you know what I'm saying? Rose up. Rose up from the ashes.
one mistake.
One mistake can cost you everything, man.
Bro, that's crazy.
That's
I would have
tough.
been hurt. I'm
tough.
I'm popping him at the match, bro. I might got hit him at the match.
No, I'll run you over with my car.
From last position to first.
Ooh.
Now that's some comeback story.
That's
I
dope.
think it just shows that you should never give up in this sport.
Yeah.
Everything went wrong up until when I won the race. Clearly, it was one of the best rain races ever.
That was dope.
While rain helped Jenson's race, we can't say the same for Lewis Hamilton, because what rain did to him and others in European GP was simply ridiculous.
I forgot, bro. Correct me if I'm wrong.
What?
Do they guys still race if it's raining?
Yeah. They race in the rain, baby.
Those type of vehicles, though.
In the
I
rain,
mean, I
baby.
know, like they A1 vehicles.
I mean, I don't know. Like, let's say it's like pouring down.
Like, say if
I
it's
don't
like,
know if they cancel it then, but I've seen them race in the rain though.
but I'm pretty sure, like, when people come to these events or they want to see the best out of them, bro. Like,
absolutely.
you feel me? So I know the rain probably stop a lot.
Oh yeah, you better believe.
I want to do drivers cancel. You feel
I
me?
doubt it because if they need you to be there, this your job, bro. You need
Right,
to be there.
right.
After the start of the race, Nürburgring suddenly got hit by a huge rainstorm, and soon it became so unbearable that drivers couldn't even control their cars
That's what I'm
anymore.
saying.
Jenson Button was the first to spin off the track. Then
Right.
there goes Lewis Hamilton, then Adrian Sutil, then Nico Rosberg, Scott Speed, and Vitantonio Liuzzi. All crashed in the same corner within seconds. I mean, the whole circuit turned into a river. Now that's crazy. But still not as crazy as what Sebastian Vettel did in Monza, because that was just unbelievable. Before the 2008 Italian Grand Prix, Sebastian Vettel had only taken 19 points in his F1 career while lining up for the Scuderia Toro Rosso racing team. But what he did in Monza changed everything. 21-year-old Vettel stunned the world by claiming the pole position for the Toro Rosso STR3 team. But that wasn't the most spectacular thing to happen at the race weekend, because the German driver also won the race, finishing a resounding 12 seconds ahead of Heikki Kovalainen's McLaren. It was a true underdog story, because not only was it Vettel's first win, but also the small racing team's first ever win in Formula One. Even Toro Rosso's team principal couldn't believe it. It's just unbelievable. Sebastian wrote something into Formula One history today. We also dream of a podium, and the first podium is P1 in Monza, the most amazing racetrack in the world. Damn. But you know what's really unbelievable? The horrific crash that shocked the world. It was 1993, and legendary driver Damon Hill took the checkered flag at the Belgian GP. But that wasn't the highlight of the race. As other drivers were pushing towards 200 miles per hour to make it to the finish line, Minardi's teammates Christian Fittipaldi and Pierluigi Martini were running close to each other. And soon, Fittipaldi with his M193 got a little too close when he tried to overtake Martini. But then, disaster happened. Because instead of having a simple touch between both drivers, Fittipaldi's car flew into the air, did a 360-degree backflip before landing, and still managed to get across the line. Yeah, that actually happened.
Still got across the line, bro. Yeah, man.
Look at, you seen the other car in the front door? Like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
You feel me? I'm out of
Probably
here.
looked at him.
Yeah.
Luckily, this dangerous moment left no one hurt, and both finished the race without losing any position. But this incident did leave Fittipaldi.
So he finished the race without a tire?
I guess so. I guess so.
Enraged with his teammate. I was so glad to be alive. I won't waste time in my life to argue with a fool like him. For me, he was dirty, an imbecile. From that day, I never talked to him again. I have nothing against him, but for me, him and a trash can on the street is the same thing. I don't think we're going to see a moment that crazy again. And we're probably never going to see anything like this next moment again either, which surprisingly happened not that long ago. A lot of people already know that Esteban Ocon won his first F1 race in the 2021 Hungarian GP. Now, even though this was huge, it still wasn't the biggest thing that happened in the race, because in the first lap, and literally at the first corner, ex-Mercedes driver Valtteri Bottas broke too late and ran into the back of Lando Norris. This caused Red Bull drivers Verstappen and Perez to also get caught up in the collision. So 4 cars collided in one instance. But that wasn't all, because Aston driver Lance Stroll also made a mistake, colliding with Leclerc, who then smashed into Ricciardo's McLaren. All of this happened in the same one corner at the same time.
Wow.
That's just crazy. And because of this, the race was obviously red flagged. But what's interesting is that before this incident, all the drivers were racing on intermediate.
Hey, y'all, when a race is red flag, does that mean it's over?
It gotta be. That's my
Why I get
take
that.
on it. You know.
What if like they just cancel like 5 drivers out or something?
Something like that.
Tires, but at the time of restart, the track had already dried out almost instantly. So at the restart, all the drivers pulled into the pits for a fresh set of slick tyres, except one, Lewis Hamilton. This made Hamilton the only one starting the race on the starting line, while the rest lined up in the pits. The only one. I mean, what a bizarre moment. But as bizarre as it wasn't crazy enough as what Ayrton Senna accomplished, because what he pulled off in Brazil was simply unbelievable. Ahead of the race in 1991, Senna claimed pole position, outrunning the Williams duo of Riccardo Patrese and Nigel Mansell, teammate Gerhard Berger, and Ferrari's Jean Alesi and Alain Prost. Senna even had a perfect start to the race, sprinting away ahead of the rest of the drivers. However, after Senna pitted, Mansell cut his lead to just 7 seconds and was closing in on the Brazilian. And to make matters worse, Mansell's conviction to win grew even stronger when Senna's gearbox began to fail as he lost the 4th gear, and by lap 60, Mansell cut Senna's lead in half. But luckily for Senna, at the 61st lap, Mansell had his own gearbox issue as it slammed into neutral, then second, which ultimately sent the British driver into a spin and out of the race. But at the same time, Senna quickly lost all the gears as well, except the sixth, with Williams' Patrese hot on his tail. But somehow, in an unbelievable way, Senna maintained the sixth gear till he crossed the finish line 2.9 seconds ahead of Patrese, which earned him his first home race win. This race was so difficult for Senna that the pain of trying to keep the car under control even caused him to develop muscle cramps. And it was so severe that he literally had to be lifted from his car and even needed support to stand on the podium. Man, now that was a brutal race. But you know what else was brutal?
What?
The most devastating crashes that
You're gonna say what? He said, you know what else is brutal? You'll say what?
happened in F1, like one crash that Verstappen caused, which ended up destroying an F1 driver's career, or another crash which was so unbearable that it even bankrupted the entire F1 team. And I know you want to know more about this, so just click the video right here.
Woo. That's some crazy stuff in F1, baby. Y'all really go through it in F1. That's crazy.
F1 is a different sport, yo. It makes a lot of money. It costs a lot of money.
Yeah,
you got to be real skillful. Drivers on the same teams, they be beefing.
I hope they don't, bro, because that's...
You feel me? Like, I want to say same team, like under the same what they call
under the same management or something
or like
that.
sponsorship or something. Yeah, and stuff like that, bro. It'd be crazy.
But they are teammates. They're considered teammates.
Yeah, F1, it take a real live different type of talent, bro, and eyes. Anything can go wrong, bro.
Any and everything can go wrong. Yeah, you're right.
When you driving out there in the rain and all that, you see that? And your car just can blow up.
Can blow up there. It can have a malfunction and just set on fire. But it, like, the skill of these drivers and the way they navigate their cars in a certain way to pass opponents and hit the turns and just keep pressing with the laps. It's wild, bro.
Yeah, it's facts. Yeah, that's a fact. Look, man, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Me and my brother, man, we wanna dig a little bit more deeper into F1, bro. You feel me? We love this sport. This sport is real live interesting, bro. It's interesting. So, like I said, if y'all new to the channel, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. I'm Nick DUNSON.
And I'm Mookie DUNSON.
And we out, baby. 1.